Addiction of a Lifetime. I'm your host, Adrena Camo, so get ready, cuddle up in bed with your favorite blanket, and recap this awesome Lifetime movie with me. So, the movie I'm recapping today is Megachurch Murder, starring an all-star cast such as Malcolm-Jamal, Corbin Bleu, and lil'romeo. Alright, so the movie is about a pastor who dies suddenly in a bicycle accident, and everyone's sad about it, especially his daughter, who is drinking to cope with this. Meanwhile, everyone at the church, including her mother and his old business partner / new pastor, and the congregation is celebrating his life and trying to rebuild his legacy by building a big church in different locations to spread the word all around about his mission of his church and everything. And the daughter's not happy with this. She comes to the service drunk, embarrasses the family. The new pastor motions to Corbin Bleu, who's his son, to usher her out. He takes her back out of the service, where she is left with lil'romeo, who is also Corbin Bleu's brother and the new pastor's son. They're talking, drinking, bonding over how life used to be when they were just kids. Meanwhile, her mother and the new pastor are, talking, like, I don't know what to do with her. She's spiraling out of control. She's drinking all the time, and the pastor's like, we'll get through to her. Just give her some time. So, she's all upset. She loses her car privileges because she drove to the service drunk. So she goes to lil'romeo's house, asks him for a ride. He gives her a ride to school. They start bonding. They start hanging out more. And that's cool with their friendship, but she's still suspicious on what happened about her dad, because he suddenly died, why everyone's so happy and giddy about this new church. So she's really depressed about it all. The mom's trying to calm her down, and she's not listening. She's talking back. She just doesn't know what to do. She's just really upset about everything, and her and lil'romeo start talking. He's kind of like her, go-to person right now, and they kind of build a romance. And one day, he drops her off from school. They kiss in the car. She's really happy about this, and she walks in the house, and her mom's there. I guess she came home from school a little early, hooking up with lil'romeo's dad, and she freaks out. She leaves the house, pretends to come back in right at the time school's off, barges in, gives her mom attitude. Mom's just like, I'm done talking to you. And this doesn't sit right with her. She's just like, something's not right. There's more to this. So she starts going in her dad's office, looking for stuff, and she finds a disk drive, a USB disk, and she puts it in her computer, and it's like a confession from her dad saying that he's worried that all the members of the church and his wife are trying to push him to go to this big expansion deal, but he doesn't believe in it, and they're just really angry and aggressive with him, and he's worried for his life. She's like, oh no, I have to tell them, but she's so shocked at the information. She's drinking at this time, because that's what she does now. Spills her drink on the computer, which ruins the laptop and the USB drive in it somehow. So she gives it to her super smart friend to try to fix the USB. While her friend's fixing the USB, she's still, going on with this budding romance with Romeo, but she can't tell him what's happening because his dad's involved in it too. But she tries to tell her mom, like, hey, I found something, Dad, he said that they were after him. I think he was murdered. Her mom's like, you've been drinking, you're crazy. She's like, no, I'm not crazy, you should believe me. I saw you and lil'romeo's dad together, this is messed up. And so the mom goes and tells the new pastor that the daughter suspects murder and all this stuff. And so the dad's getting suspicious. He's like, all right, I'll handle it. He tells Corbin Bleu, who's his son, to handle it, who tells these other two pastors in training to go put something in her alcohol drink so she'll look like she ODs, and they'll get rid of her. And they're like, no, we're not going to do that. That could kill her. That's insane. And he's like, oh, if you don't do this, I'll tell the whole church that you two are together, meaning they're in a secret gay relationship in the church. So they agreed to put something in her drink because of this. And so they try to do it after church one day, but lil'romeo intercepts, and he throws out her flask because he doesn't want her to drink anymore. They're past that. Meanwhile, they tell Corbin Bleu this. He's like, I'll take care of it. And, he's going to do that. But she's still having a hard time with her mom not believing her that she goes and tries to like jump off this bridge, and little Romeo like finds her and he's like, don't do that, and he stops her from committing suicide, and they hook up. It's really cheesy scene, and the mom is still worried about, you know, what's going on. The pastor kind of slips like, oh, if he didn't die, like Malcolm-Jamal warned him, we couldn't do an expansion. And she's like, wait, I thought it was an accident. So the mom's like kind of confused too. He's like, oh, it was. I didn't mean like that. But she's still kind of getting a little worried. So they still try taking their own hands with the daughter. They convince the mom to text the daughter to come to the church and talk. She goes to talk with her mom at the church. A cornblow sneaks up, starts yelling at her, and her mom's like, I got it, don't worry about it. And meanwhile, like, little Romeo's getting really aggressive with her, and she's trying to fight him off. She hits him in the head with a Bible because he pushes her mom down. He falls off the balcony onto the ground and he's dead. And the mom's like, get out of here, I'll take care of it. So the girl runs away to the bridge. I guess that's like where her dad died, so that's like her special spot. And little Romeo like finds her, and that's little Romeo's brother. She doesn't want to tell him what happened. She's like, you have to get away from me, you don't understand, it's craziness, you can't be around me. And you know, there's news everywhere, like, oh, a pastor just died, now new pastor's son just died, something's crazy going on in this church, what's going on? And so little Romeo has been answering his calls, but he goes home. His dad tells him his brother was killed. He tries to tell him that, you know, his new girlfriend did it. He doesn't believe him. His other brother comes home from the army randomly. He tells him that, and his brother's like, all right, it's messed up. His dad tells his brother, like, we have to do something. But little Romeo's going after her to see if she's telling the truth or not. So little Romeo tells her, like, did you kill my brother? Then she's like, no, but your dad killed my dad, and it was an accident. Your brother tried to kill me, and he's like, you're gonna tell me that my dad and my brother are crazy and they're murderers? What are you talking about? And then the mom goes to find the daughter, and so does the pastor, because the mom is still on his side for whatever reason, and they're there to confront them. And little Romeo's like, what are you doing with her? Is it true? And he like kind of confesses. Little Romeo's mad, but right when they're like reconciling everything, the brother from the military comes up with a gun and tries to shoot her, and the pastor tries to stop him, like, this is not the time, not in public, I meant you do this alone, like whispering to him. And little Romeo's like yelling, don't shoot, and she's yelling, don't shoot, and mom's yelling, don't shoot, and finally the girl's like gives up. She's like, you know what, shoot me, it'll make my life easier, shoot me, I want this misery to be over. But the dad steps in and takes the gun away from him, and then he turns around and tries to shoot her, but he ends up shooting her mom. And everyone's like, why'd you do that? And little Romeo's like, why'd you do that, Dad? What's going on? Why'd you do that? And he's so distraught, he shoots himself and kills himself. And then the mom survives, and the church lives on with the daughter and the smaller congregation, and that is the end. So there you have it. That was the Megachurch Murder. Thank you for watching and enjoying this recap of this Lifetime movie in bed with me. Make sure you check back for more videos on Addiction of a Lifetime. Search that on YouTube, or obsessionofaLifetime.tumblr.com. I'm Audrina Como. Thanks for watching.